here you have a 2016 coordinate geometry question. This is junior cert ordinary level, and firstly it draws it has a diagram, so I'm just going to draw it out roughly. I don't have a ruler at the moment, but I'm just going to draw it out roughly. So this line is straight across, and then there's another line here, and then another line that goes. So this is the axis, and then the line that goes through here. So I'm just drawing it out roughly. So this is the y-axis here, and this here is our x-axis. And this is called t, this is p, and this is k. So it says the coordinate diagram shows the lines k, t, and p. Write the letters to match its slope. So we have to match, so we're given a box here on the side, and it has slope of one of them is 0, one has a slope of 1, one has a slope of -1. And then we have to match which line is it. Well, if something has a slope of 0, so the slope is equal to the rise over the run, and if something has a slope of 0, it doesn't have a rise. So if something has a slope of 0, it's just going to be horizontal. If something has a positive slope, if it has a positive slope, as we go from left to right, it's going to be increasing, going upwards or uphill. And if we have a negative slope, as we go from left to right, it's going to be decreasing, so it's going to be going downwards. So that's negative. So knowing that now, we can see t just straight across, so that is a slope of 0, so t must have a slope of 0. Then p has a positive slope, so only one of them has a positive slope. For this one must be p. And then k has a negative slope, so k must have the slope of -1. And then the line L has a slope of 3. It goes through the point 0, 5. So we have a line L, it has a slope of 3, and it goes through the point 0, 5. So we have two ways of finding the equation of a line, and they're both in our log tables. The first one is y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1, and the other is y is equal to mx plus c. So y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1, and then y is equal to mx plus c. With the first one, we can plug in any point on that line, and we just need to know the slope as well. For this one, if we're going to use this one, we need the slope, and we need to know where it crosses the y-axis. So where it crosses y-axis, because c is where it crosses the y-axis, where it crosses y-axis. So we can do it both ways, and I think I will do it both ways just to show. So with this one, the point that we're given is 0, 5. So that's where it crosses the y-axis anyway. So in this one, m is the slope, c is where it crosses y-axis. It crosses y-axis. So we know it crosses the y-axis when y is 5. So we can plug in y is equal to 3, which is our slope, x plus 5, and that will be our equation of that line. But we can also use this one. So say if we were to use y minus y1 is equal to x minus x1. So our point is 0, 5. So we'll label this x1, y1, and our slope is 3. So y minus y1, which is 5, is equal to m, which is 3, x minus x1. So y minus 5 is equal to 3, and that's going to be just x. So y minus 5 is equal to 3x. And then say if we bring it just y is equal to, so y is equal to 3x plus 5. So we get the same answer either way, but with the y equals mx plus c, we just need to know where it crosses the y-axis.